Good morning, Year 5. So today it's Friday and we're looking at our final Vipers skill of Infer from the book The Wolf Road by Richard Lambert. So moving on from what Miss Williams read yesterday, my brain seems stuck. I couldn't get beyond the absence of Mom and Dad. The fact didn't fit the world. The world didn't fit the fact. The world didn't make any sense. Where were ambulances coming into the courtyard? Why was the day warm? Why were the giant fans on the side of the building rotating? Why were the clouds moving across the blue? It seemed impossible. They should all just continue in the same way. None of it fitted with the fact that Mom and Dad were dead. I couldn't think beyond that. A small red car drove into the courtyard. As Nan drove towards me, I heard again the thunder of our car up the earth bank, the tear of metal, the snap of plastic, the crunch. The reflection of the hospital's concrete and glass flowed up the windscreen, and Nan stopped, and I remembered how that strange animal had stood in the middle of the road, how its amber-coloured irises and the black pips of its pupils had fixed on me, how it must have stood there during the entire accident, because when I crawled out of the car, it was in the same spot. Nan got out. In the daylight, she looked ill, her olive skin almost grey, squinting against the sun, shielding her eyes. She said, "Let's get you home." I didn't respond. Then, suddenly, with the car's lethal bonnet rising beside me, I felt a terror. "I can't," I said, pleading with Nan with my eyes. So with infer, these are the sort of questions that we look for when we know we're looking for infer. So you're kind of looking for a find and copy a group of words or a word that show how do these words make the reader feel? How does this paragraph suggest this? How do the descriptions of something show that they are? How can you tell that? What impressions of? So you could put here, what impression of the girl do you get? Okay, kind of what impression of Nan do you get? What voice might these characters use? What was, thinking when, and who's telling the story? So again, find and copy a group of words that kind of, it could be, shows that everything is confused in the first paragraph. Okay, so you got there the fact that didn't fit the world. Okay, you got the use of questions. You've got everything there. Okay, so you need to read this passage. Okay, so you need to pause the video now and read through this passage, and then these are your questions. So if you pause the video now. And these are your questions. These are your questions, just 5 questions. So again, you've got how can you tell that Lucas is scared of getting in the car? What impression of Nan do you get from this extract? What might Lucas be thinking in his head? Who is telling the story? And find a group of words that suggest Lucas is not comfortable in the car. So pause it now and you'll have those questions in front of you.